Moving to Colorado, only 23 more hours of driving. This week is all about endings and beginnings. I'll be making a tutorial and a final boss. For tutorials, I like to write down everything I need to teach the player, like inputs and mechanics. Then I divide these into ones that need to be taught in a tutorial and ones that will be taught through regular gameplay. Like, press R to reload is a pop-up that appears when your gun runs out of ammo, so I don't need to put that in a tutorial. But WASD to move is something that will need to be taught in a tutorial since I don't want that appearing in regular gameplay. Once I've decided what to put in the tutorial, I'll arrange them in an order that will flow well. So like, here's the first tutorial level. It starts with you in a cell and a guard talking to you before walking off. A pop-up appears next to a keycard on the ground telling you how to levitate objects. If you move the keycard to the lock on your cell, the walls open and a pop-up appears telling you how to move. Once you move out of the cell, a pop-up appears telling you how to aim and attack. And then after that, there's a couple more levels explaining how to levitate and shoot guns, and also how to use backpack slots. Next up, the final boss fight. So what I designed is this room with a gun turret in the middle. It shoots a minigun at you for a few seconds, pauses for a bit, and then repeats. And then around the room are pillars that you can hide behind, but they're destructible, so you need to kill the gun turret before all the cover is destroyed. The idea is that you'll shoot at it and move between cover when it pauses, and then levitate guns around to attack it when it's shooting at you. And so this is how it turned out. It didn't take too long to build as the AI is pretty simple and I was able to reuse a lot of assets from other things. Most of my time went into small tweaks like the UI and gating in the arena to trap the player in while they fight it. I also made so that you can go back to the previous level from the entrance, which is an armory level, so it's easy to switch out and try different gear loadouts for the fight. With all that done, I started working on the story. I had an idea for the base story. You're a soldier from a secret psionic military group and you're infiltrating a rebel base, and the rebels kidnapped some important government noble and hid them somewhere in deep space, and so you need to find the coordinates so they can be rescued. I also plan to add another layer of like conspiracy to show that your government are actually the bad guys, and use that to tie in the story a bit with Thou Is Thee. So with the outline done, I started adding in fancy words. You are a gun yogini, a soldier of a secret military group of the Rajarshi monarchy that possesses telekinetic abilities. The rebel group, the Sons of Sharma, has kidnapped the royal crown princess of Rajarshi and her consort-to-be, a son of the Ruski Commonwealth aristocracy, in protest of their upcoming diplomatic marriage. They've hidden the royal consorts-to-be somewhere in deep space, and you need to infiltrate their secret base to find the coordinates. I'm not that great of a writer, but I figure if I keep things simple and sparsely put text throughout the game, I can keep it interesting. Oh, and for actually showing the story, I made this terminal thing with some simple animations. And that's all for this week, only one to go.